Okay, here we are at the Riverboat Discovery, the first day of the Alaska trip, right?
Yep.
You ready, Sandy? Here we are. Okay.
Ready.
So I saw on the map what the name of the river was, but I don't remember now. Oh, and we're in Discovery 3. I think that's probably 2 and there's 1 now.
graduated from our West Valley High School. Scenic value. That's the richest Mulberry stream in the history of the entire state, by the way. $100 million worth of gold. It was only $18 to $24 an ounce. At today's price, about $15.6 million. If you want to get out there and give it a try. And we'll use the screens again to show you how hydraulic placer mining works. There's that water pipe going over the hill from the pump house to the mine. Narrower on the other side, so you get an increase in pressure and velocity, and you can shoot it in big nozzles to grab the ground. That guy in the checkered shirt could be working 15 to 20 with picks and shovels. And then the dredge would walk up there like a big dinosaur and start sifting through it, keeping the gold and tossing all the mud and rocks out the back. It made a mess. We don't do that anymore. But those goldfitters were real proud of their efficiency. In fact, they tell you if a man fell into the dredge he'd slide out the other end and just fly, except his poor little feet wouldn't be there anymore. And of course, as more people came up here, there were more stern whalers. There were about 250 boats like this operating at the height of that era. But that changed a whole bunch when airplanes began to show up. Now, I see some of you got distracted by the big house over the left. That belongs to my ex-wife, and I don't want to talk about it. Eyes to the right, right side. That's where the action's going to be as our airplane gets ready to take off. And again, you're free to move around the boat. Just avoid standing in the seating area because that's going to be rough on the people behind you. And you can use the monitors as well. This is a 1969 super floats. 150 plus left on the edge. else to do. Now our pilot should be making its slip turn here. See how it's kind of on its side and descending quickly? Bush pilots learn how to do the slip because if you're going to land on a tiny little lake surrounded by tall trees, you can't always make a nice gradual descent. Sometimes you got to just corkscrew it right down. So there's lots of water in front of you. So here's another one. And then find a cushion of air to ride in. And when that plane flares at the very end, pilot can't see the water. So this last bit is always done by feel and using the horizon and a lot of experience, of course. Hey, one hopped it a little bit. This isn't gymnastics. If you can walk away from it, it's a 10. So we're going to give full credit to 88 Zulu. Another successful lap around the boat. Wow, that right, you'd shake what your mama gave you too. No, that would be possible. Railroads bring freight into Fairbanks. Trucks with all goods down to low yard. When they have barges, and these vessels push that freight all the way to guaranteed. 12 miles out, 12 miles back, 10 times per summer. They fit the entrance in before it really closed. And we'll see all these tracks too. Those vessels buy medium-sized vessels like ours, 280 tons. In its final slide, the 1,000 tons turn near Yukon. 3 times Charlie, and it's a very special bit of shared history between Yukon and its Charlie 3. They were about 5 years ago, and they were pirates. And they showed the very young captain, especially those that This particular boat has declines and return hydraulic pumps. Everything is hydraulically driven.
second way to do this was verbally, by using a birch bark megaphone like this. The hunter would imitate a bull moose's mating call.
and it was made for 40 below weather, so it does get quite hot in the summer. It took 8 months to make and is appraised for around $34,000. Dion only takes cash. It's really priceless to us, so if you do come take a look at it, we just ask that you please don't touch it, because we want to try and preserve it as long as possible. Well, it's been our pleasure sharing our culture with you today. We're both very proud of our Alaska Native heritage, and we hope that we left you with the understanding that the Athabascans were a very resourceful and talented group of people, who not only persevered through harsh conditions, but dealt with increasing Western presence on their ancestral lands. But before I let you go, let me tell you where a few important things are here at this village. Directly behind us is the post office, where you can get your Granite book personalized. Further down that same path towards the river will be Fish Camp, where Hannah will be answering any questions. Here at the center of our village behind you, we have our 5-day moose display, where you can go read about how 2 bull moose got their antlers bucked together to the end. Now if you head all the way down this path, it'll lead you to the dog yard, where a handler from Trailbreaker Kennels will be talking about dog mushing and answering any questions. Feel free to check out any cabins you see around the village. We just want to show you what early village life was like. But most important, when you hear the boat whistle, please hurry back on board as quickly as possible, or else you might be helping Hannah out at Fish Camp today. And also, we'll just ask that you please set any of those seating pads here at the front benches, and also my native language, Kwayanak Pug, which means thank you very much.
So in other words, we leave our things on the benches. We leave on the benches? On the benches.